Good evening, everyone. I'm again with you with the Angels English class. I welcome each one of you. First of all, tell me how was the festival? Well, nice. So, today we shall be reading the story The Treasure Within. In fact, it's an interview. But before that, let me remind you that I have always been insisting that every child is a potential winner. Every child is a potential achiever. Every child is unique in his or her own way. See, two children can never be compared. Every child is different from others, and yet every child is a potential achiever. We shall be reading this story today, in fact, an interview. This interview was conducted by Miss Bela Raja. Henceforth, we shall know her by the nickname BR. She is the editor of Sparsh, a newspaper from the resource center, and we shall also be going to the Valley School, Bangalore, and Mr. Hafiz Contractor. We all know that he is India's leading architect now. Mr. Hafiz Contractor was an unhappy schoolboy. He was not at all happy in the school and he loved doing things but detested mechanical learning. Mathematics gave him shivers. What his principal once said him influenced him deeply. So there were things in his life, the things which you all experience now, which I experienced in my childhood. That is, that every subject does not interest us. There are subjects which one of you likes more than others, and this happens with everyone. Some of you may be very good in social studies, may not like mathematics. Others may be very good in mathematics and science, may not like literature. And there are students which have literary taste. So this is what this story will be focusing on, this interview will be focusing on the treasure within. So get set. Let's go through the interview first. Here, henceforth, Mr. Hafiz Contractor will be known as HC and Miss Bela Raja will be known as BR. Okay, let's read the interview. Hafiz Contractor. I used to have terrible nightmare. Only now, over the last 4 to 5 years, it seems to have disappeared. Bela Raja, the editor of the Spurs. What nightmare are you talking about? And why do you think it has disappeared now? Hafiz Contractor. I used to get continuous nightmares about appearing for a mathematics examination where I did not know anything. Now the psyche must have gotten over it. I don't have to think about education and there is absolutely no time to get nightmares. So the interview starts with Mr. Hafiz Contractor telling the interviewer Miss Bela Raja that he used to have terrible nightmares and only 4 5 years back the nightmares have disappeared. But earlier, he definitely had nightmares. Now, Miss Bela Raja asks the reason for the nightmares when he tells her that the nightmares were due to mathematics. Now, let's read further. Bela Raja, tell us something about your earliest memories in school. Hafiz Contractor. In the first and second year, I was a good student. After I reached the third standard, I simply lost interest and I never studied. I used to be interested in games, running around, playing jokes, pranks on others. I would copy in class during exam times. I would try to get hold of examination paper that had been prepared and studied. As I could not remember things that had been taught to me in class. However, later, one sentence spoken to me by my principal changed my life. When I approached my 11th standard, the principal called me and said, "Look here, son, I have been seeing you from day one. You are a good student, but you never studied. I have taken care of you till today. Now I can no longer take care of you, so you do it yourself." He talked to me for 5 minutes. "You don't have your father. Your mother has worked so hard to bring you up and paid all your fees all these years, but you have only played games. Now you should rise to the occasion and study." I used to be very good sportsman. I had been the senior champion for so many years and I also was the cricket captain. I used to play every game, but that year I did not step out onto the field. I would go for prayers and all I would do was eat and study. Normally used to copy and pass, but I realized that once was in SSC I could not do that. When I got a second class 50% marks in my SSC, my principal said, "Son, consider yourself as having got a distinction." This is my memory of my school days. I did lots of things. See, as far as my things are concerned, I can't remember. I forget things very easily. To remember, I have to see things as a photograph. I read a book and I can remember the matter as a photograph, but not through my mind. That is how it works. So, when Miss Bela Raja asked Mr. Hafiz Contractor about the earliest memories of school days, he says there is not much to remember, but he certainly remembers that he did not take interest in studies. In fact, he kept running around, he played games, he played pranks on others, he cut jokes on others, all these things he used to enjoy. But he never studied. And he always tried to get question papers before the examination day. But one day when the principal called him, when Hafiz Saab was in standard 11th, then he told him, "See dear, you have been brought up by your mother, you do not have a father, and you should realize how she paid your fees and all, and you should be matured enough now." That day onwards, he changed.
He took interest in studies. He started reading books. Now he used to go to the field only for the prayer, and then he spent a lot many more hours on books. And the result was that without any help, he got 50% marks. Then the principal called him saying that, son, you should consider that this is distinction, not 50%. And saying this, he showered his blessings on him and expected that as the time passes, he will be mature enough to see through things. Now, these are the things he remembers. Now, Miss Bela Raja asks him,
When you were in school, you were doing badly. Did the teachers pull you up? And how did you feel? I never felt anything on being pulled up. I used to be so interested in playing, I would receive a caning every week. Bela Raja. When you knew that you had incurred the wrath of your teacher by not doing your homework or by behaving badly, when you knew you would get a caning, what was the state of your mind? Hafiz contractor, state of mind? Just lift up the hand and they would cane you. It would hurt badly, and then I would have to forget about it because I would want to go and play. Bela Raja, you never felt insecure or threatened. Hafiz contractor, I was just interested in playing and nothing else. I was most interested in funny pranks. One day I did not want to study, so I created a distraction. For one whole hour. We played Chor Police. Every Saturday we were allowed to go into town to see a movie. So, what I would do was to have no lunch and collect money from 40 to 50 students and run and buy the tickets. On my way back, I would eat to my heart's content. I used to be the leader of a gang. We would have gang fights and plan strategies. These things used to be used to interest me more than any academics. So he has very clearly mentioned that he did not take interest in studies, and he in fact did nothing than playing whole day, and every week he used to go for movie. For that he used to collect money from students, and he used to lead a gang even. My goodness, this is shameful, and we should learn from this interview that we should concentrate on whatever strengths we have, but never fall into all these kinds of things. And he says that even they used to fight. So, this was the childhood. We shall talk further how the change occurred, but this video we shall be cutting off here. Before I end up this video here, I would like to advise you to write down all the difficult words. Okay, let me take up one more paragraph, then we can of course end up this video. Further, he says students used to book my textbooks for the following year because they were almost brand new. I probably opened them one day before exam. My goodness, he never opened books. He used to open his books only
one day before exam, so his books always remained brand new. So the juniors used to book his books. They used to book, भैया आपकी बुक तो हमें देना, आपकी बुक तो बिल्कुल नहीं मिलेगी. So this kind of practice he followed. Now I'm sending you 4 questions. You will have to answer my questions. But before that, read the text once again and watch the video once more. Then you answer my questions. Of course, the difficult words are to be written and their meanings from the dictionary. You have to search. Okay. So thanks for joining. We shall again be together tomorrow. Thank you.